Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Kansas City Royals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Number 29 gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Striding into the box, John Torres, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Hit hard up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Digging in, David Wright. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. The 1-1 home. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
A runner at second, nobody out. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Skied into straightaway right. Number 23 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Just underway here in Kansas City. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gwynn has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Dwight Gooden will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Pete Levine, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team. Line drive,
base hit to right.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, number 23 comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Popped him up. Doby moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Now at the plate, Bo Jackson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Working for the punch out and the offering. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, George Brett.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer, George Brett. Here's the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Levine on third. Gwynn at second with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Here's the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors and a runner left. Second inning upcoming here in KC. It's the Royals 1 and the Mets nothing. Leading off the inning, Mike Piazza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
So stepping in, Darryl Berry. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Gwynn going back to the track, to the wall. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box now, Peter Alfonso. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
The 2-1 home. Line, but speared on a hop on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Jackson moving forward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-1 New York. Leading off the inning, Johnny Damon, and they'll need him to get something going here. 3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now a swing and a miss by Damon as he set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Coming to the plate now, Salvador Perez. Perez waiting on the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 out, nobody on. Got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Batting
he looks
eighth,
really sharp out there, guys.
Juan Samuel.
Now at the plate, Juan Samuel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Into the corner and slicing foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Next for the Mets, Larry Doby, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
In now, John Torres. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. No outs, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Next for the Mets, the third baseman, David Wright.
So striding in, David Wright. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Runners going. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Piazza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 3-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We play 2.5. It's now 3-1 Mets. Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Pete Levine. A ball and 2 strikes.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now. But that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darryl Berry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he's in safely at second with their 3rd swipe of the ball game, and that takes us to a look at the league leaderboard in terms of stolen bases by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing. Berry leads off second with nobody out. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner breaks for third. Got him swinging to throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
Couldn't have been much more deflating for this offense. Kind of a suspect decision to go for third with 2 strikes, and it doesn't work out, so it's a strike him out, throw him out at third. Not the best turn of events.
Stepping in now, Peter Alfonso. This one's down to third. Taken in by Brett. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down quickly as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So next to the plate for the Royals, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. In now, Bo Jackson. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
2-1. He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, George Brett. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but
that'll throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. The Mets lead this one 3-1. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Larry Doby.
Standing in, Larry Doby. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Ready for another shot now, John Torres. Skied into straightaway right. Number 23 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Next will be the designated hitter, Johnny Damon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Here now, the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now batting, Juan Samuel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in once again, David Wright, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder. 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
Digging in, Manuel Diaz will swing it from the left side right here. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gwynn is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Mets, and it's still 3-1. Settling in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Pete Levine. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And it's fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. This is pulled into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. So he's just a 1/3 of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now in the box, Tony Gwynn. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. KC down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Stepping up now, Darryl Berry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Tim Belcher comes on now and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 49, Tim Belcher.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Berry aboard here at first with nobody out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So digging in now, Peter Alfonso. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now the double steal is on here. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. So the decision to run that time pays off as now following the strikeout. 2 men are in scoring position with just the 1 out. At the plate, Roberto Alomar. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So coming to the plate, Larry Doby. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Line drive to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. Mets out in front, 4-1. Striding in, number 23. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit back up the middle. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Bo Jackson.
Striding in once again, Bo Jackson. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
In now, George Brett. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Johnny Damon.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Damon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it 4-1. Leading off the inning, David Wright, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here now the 2-2. Bounce to first. Levine takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Manuel Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Lifted the other way to left center. Jackson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. But they lead it 4-1. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Juan Samuel. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Two out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tom Gordon comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
The right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot towards the hole, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Peter Alfonso.
Into the box now, Peter Alfonso, high in the air out to center field. Gwynn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Striding in to start the 9th, Pete Levine, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1-2 to count.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. ready to deliver the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Alfonso makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in now, Tony Gwynn, fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
2-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working.
The
All of his pitches, great
23.
command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, number 23. And there's ball 2 now.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. KC down to their final strike in this one. And he fouls this one off.
Nope.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in and looking for more, Bo Jackson, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New York with their 80th win to pace the division. Dwight Gooden earned his 9th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way